Hey guys, welcome back to Auspicious Tarot. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this wonderful community of close to 4,000 people and going strong. Let's go ahead and get started and get your messages going, my lovely, lovely Gemini. Go ahead and take some time to go ahead and meditate on the deck so your energies are infused and that messages that pop out will resonate for you immediately and click so you have the guidance on what to do next. Let's go ahead and see what Spirit has for you. So, what is the overall energy for my lovely Geminis? What's the overall energy for Geminis watching this video right now? Queen of Swords reversed. So there's a situation that calls for tact. Queen of Swords upright would typically be in the event that you need to communicate with someone, but in a way that is not sharp. Tactful communication. I wouldn't be surprised if Seven of Swords comes out in a little while too. Let's keep going though. What else is going on? What situation requires tactful communication for Geminis? Quick. And here we have Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, there's some kind of news you have to kind of deliver to somebody. There's some situation that is not moving forward. Page of Wands upright typically speaks of new exploration, searching for the next opportunity, getting ready to embark on a new journey. So you're breaking some news to somebody about a journey not moving forward any longer. Tell me more about the situation. Yeah, some sort of collaboration that isn't moving forward. It could be that somebody is not getting into the school that they want. This could be your situation. You could be finding out that unfortunately you're getting some news that this journey of yours is not moving forward. This collaboration. Tell me more about this situation, please. Why is this collaboration not moving forward? Here we go. Now we have Two of Cups reversed. Okay. So there's a lack of commitment. Just seems like there is not a good fit. Oof. Okay. All right. What else does Gemini need to know? Oh, I'm sorry, my Gemini. I wish I had better news for you. We're going to round this out, though, because anything that doesn't move forward is not for your highest good anyway. As much as there are things in life that we really, really want, sometimes it's just that's not how things work. And what we try to work toward is not the best for us. So we're going to figure out why this is the case. Spirit, please clarify Two of Cups reversed. Here we go. So this collaboration isn't moving forward because it would be too burdensome. It would be far too much work. The juice ain't worth the squeeze. All right. What exactly is this endeavor? What does this have to do? Is this love? Is this a work situation? Is this like an interview? Rejection? Definitely could be. Let's clarify this Page of Wands reverse, Spirit. Yeah. And all right, so coming out essentially reverse is Nine of Swords. I think it's honestly upright. So Nine of Swords clarifying. I'm going to just take all clarifiers upright for this particular reading for simplicity's sake. You could just not be, there's a lack of confidence here. You might not be feeling confident. You have limiting beliefs. Something, you might not be moving forward with something because you believe it's going to be too much work. This could be self-sabotage. What is the situation? Let's clarify. I believe that's, the Three of Pentacles. Let's clarify Three of Pentacles. What is this collaboration? Lack of wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups reversed. But since it's a clarifier, I'm taking it upright. So Nine of Cups. This is something that you did believe to be your ultimate. Let's clarify Queen of Swords reversed. Tell me more about Queen of Swords reversed. Here we go. Yeah, balance, temperance. So, could be getting let down easy. There's just something that you believe is going to be way too much work, and either you're being let down easy or you're going to be letting someone down easily and kind of saying, look, this isn't going to work. All right. Let's clarify this first row, please, with this tactful communication. Yeah, you might feel triggered at this. Could be a situationship, could be a relationship. Some of you, this is going to be a relationship. Here we go. Ascension. Okay. Yeah, your goal is to really elevate yourself. Let's clarify this Page of Wands and Nine of Swords. Okay. So this is a situation where you don't feel like you can trust someone. This opportunity, this situation is something you don't feel like you can trust this situation. Because you're working on, of course, just your spiritual growth. And there's an energy of being bogged down, especially with that Two of Cups reversed and Nine of Wands upright. Let's clarify that row. What's the rub here? This could be a love situation. Please clarify, Spirit. Please clarify. Here we go. Yeah, this is a situation that does not serve your inner child. You're being called to let some version of wish fulfillment go. This is a situation that deeply aggravates childhood wounds and doesn't allow you to be in your flow state. This is something that is not, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. You've been trying. It's not for lack of trying, but it's just too much work. Let's clarify inner child. Why does the situation feel like so much work for my lovely Geminis? What's going on here? What's burdening them so much about the situation? So your desire is for harmony, collaboration, building a hearth. You could have childhood wounds that are affecting this situation significantly. This situation does not feel like home. It does not feel like how you grew up. There's a lack of safety here. Let's clarify this two-faced energy. You just don't trust this person. There we go. It's the lack of safety. They say one thing and do something else. They do something else and then say that they did XYZ, but they didn't. You're being called to simply let this go. Allow it to fizzle out. This could be a situation that you were thinking of keeping together. No, just let it fizzle out. Let it fizzle out. Anything else here for my lovely Geminis? What else do I need to know? What's on the other side of this? Yeah, I get that you're breaking up with someone. Yeah, painful communication. So you could feel like there's third-party interference here. You could feel like you're not getting the full picture, the full truth. And then here, King of Swords, upright. Yeah. There we go. There's dishonesty here. It's like you try to talk to this person like, hey, what was that? Or whatever it is. And they just communicate with you very sharp. This is someone who feels like they're annoyed, or like you feel like you're annoying. They treat you like a nuisance. And they just don't talk to you right. They don't talk to you in a loving way. So yeah. Pack that up. Let it go. You deserve better. We have literally one life. We're on this freaking rock one time. No one has time at all to be in any kind of relationship where you're not being spoken to with respect at all times, where you're not being treated with respect, and where it feels like there is dishonesty. There's no time for that. Because honestly, when it comes to, dishonesty, third parties, things like that, that gets into attempted unaliving territory. Because if not you, but if there's anyone around you that you feel like is not being honest with you, and they could be potentially being physical with somebody else, and they come back to you, that is attempted unaliving. I don't care what anyone says. It is not cute. Diseases and things are very real. Depression is very real. Having your confidence broken by a partner is very real. It can happen to you no matter how strong-willed and strong-minded you are, because when you have your emotions involved with someone and you are being genuine and you truly love them, you're gonna be affected in some kind of way. Even if it's like short term and you cut it off, this is a short term, you can cut this off now. Don't let this, affect you more. But yeah, this person is just not serious enough. Don't know how you met them. Doesn't matter. That's not the point of this reading. Point is, doesn't seem like it's a situation that's going to work out for you in your favor. You feel this, you know this, so respect yourself. You have one life. And that is it, my darling. You will absolutely, have love in your life if that's what you want. And just keep in mind that love is different to everyone. It's a very subjective thing. So it's important that anyone that you decide to use any time with, like, use your emotions for and things like that, you need to make sure that you have the same definitions of love, and that it looks the same and that it feels the same for both of you, which clearly it doesn't. You're following your gut. You're doing the right thing. This is not somebody that you want to be with. They are two-faced. If you weren't aware, they do tend to have a liking. There's definitely someone else that they're kind of chatting up or talking to or whatever. And they are keeping this from you. This King of Swords energy is like very hidden. It almost feels like with this card, like this person is trying to like keep this Three of Cups energy hidden. Like they're trying to make it seem like they're only with you, but they're not. Okay? So you got the information, babe. It's up to you. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. If you are a creative person, make sure that you go ahead and share what you're working on down below in the comments and in the community tab, because we are a community of about 4,000 people going strong and adding more and more every day. So go ahead and share. Let's network, guys. I will see you next time. Everything will be okay.